All right, guys, I had some internet connection issues. I hope you guys haven't been complaining too much. Sorry about the connection issues. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna figure out somehow to solve this again. Has who's been? Should we ban everybody who's complaining? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, I only have 30 minutes left before I need to get to work. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll keep this one short. We'll keep this one very, very short because of my delay. But I hope you guys forgive me. And if you don't forgive me, I don't give a crap. You could go screw yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm half kidding. I'm half kidding. Is that okay? Let me see. Let me see who is complaining. Katie's saying audio is good. Yeah, everyone has been complaining. Guru Armin is. Who's been complaining? Katie, have you been taking names of the people who've been complaining? No complaints. People were worried something happened. Okay, okay, that's okay. That's allowed. Audio is great. Thank you so much, Soha. Oh, let me see. He's coming soon. Thank you so much. All right, good. Finally, yay, guys. Who's been taking names of the people who were not like if somebody was worried about my safety, that's okay, because yeah, somebody might have like I don't know. Did you guys? Okay, here's the thing. Did you guys think it was the Hindutva or the Sunni jihadists, or was it the Islamic Republic of Iran? Which one did you think it was? Thank you, Deborah. Who do you think it was? Who took me out? Super. You complained? Okay, you're gonna get banned. Sunni jihadist. I thought it was Hindutva. Hindutva or Hezbollah? Both. Guys, we have to make it. We have to make. If we had the budget, I would make a small sketch of people coming after me, and this is not gonna happen. I'm just kidding. Okay, don't think like, oh, Armin is a, oh, here your victim card. It's not gonna happen. It's just a joke. Okay. Um, but we have to make a sketch of like some Sunni jihadists coming at me, and they're right about to kill me, and then all of a sudden they notice a Handutfa guy just showing up at the same time, and Hezbollah showing up. All three of them show up at the same time, and they just have to decide whether I don't know. This should be a sketch. I don't know. This should be a sketch, and then I pull off an Imam Ali on them, and then they pull off the bed sheets and they notice there's someone else. Basically being like, aha! This is Imam. I did an Imam Ali on you. Do you guys know the reference? Does anybody know the reference? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Alright, let's watch this. Okay, first of all, before we watch this video about masturbation, can anybody tell me why would anybody listen to this guy about masturbation? I don't know what this video is gonna say. I just wonder. I haven't watched this. I haven't watched this, so I don't know if maybe he's gonna give us something profound and I'm gonna be like, okay, I changed my mind. Sadhguru has some points. Sorry for doubting him. He makes some good sense here, but maybe I suspect not. But anyways, let's see if there's gonna be sex negative, some shaming. Okay, here's my prediction. There's gonna be some masturbation bad coming from out of this, but it's okay. You can forgive yourself. No. I changed. It's gonna be like this is my prediction. Let's see if this is true. Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, he's kind of intellectual person. Sure, buddy. Sure. We have not had a good experience with reviewing this guy. This guy is. Oh, maybe because the one that we did was for patrons only. So maybe you guys and members only. So maybe you guys don't know. But the last video that we reviewed of this guy is a moron. Okay, this guy should not be followed by anyone. But maybe today he will tell us something that we're like, Maybe Sadhguru is not as big of an idiot as we thought he is. Maybe he has some. Yeah, I don't care about allegedly killing some. We don't know about that. That's just alleged. That's just speculation. We don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that commentary is not that important. Okay, because we don't know. We're not part of the investigation, and we're not gonna accuse him of something that we don't know. Okay, but my prediction, based on the very tiny amount of knowledge I have, because I've only watched one video of this guy, and it was horse crap. It was full of horse crap. It was like pseudoscientific energy vibration. I don't understand the definitions of words before I criticize them kind of crap that came out of them. And I told everybody that was for members only and for members and patrons only. I mentioned in that video that the only reason why people are listening to him, in my opinion, so far, is because he has like a giant ass beard and he looks like a wise man. And he would nobody would have been listening to him if he just shaves, okay? That he just looks like an old wise man, and that's the only thing he has going for him. Only thing he has going for him, okay? But I'm open to change my opinion today if he tells us something wise. It has to be profound. My prediction right now is he's either going to say masturbation is bad, but it's okay. We all have flaws. That's prediction number one. Prediction number two is masturbation is okay, and there's some magical thing that is happening, like your semen is special or something. Essence of the universe is in it, or some crap like that. But do not do it too much. And if you do it too much, something spiritually will break in you, right? One of these two. One of these two. Those are my prediction. Wait, Shurpam is saying don't predict it. You have the video just started. I'm trying to see how good I know I'm going to start the video. I'm just trying to see how good I am at predicting. Maybe I suck at it or not, okay? And he was saying at least he doesn't comment on climate change like Jordan Peterson. Yeah, that's a good thing. Anyways.
Extraordinary level of potency. You are using it to spill it on the JNU bed sheet.
Okay, why is he wearing... Okay, hold on.
Semen is of an extraordinary level of potency.
Semen has an extraordinary level of potency.
You are using it to spill it.
Okay, so let's ignore the first part, because this first part is just kind of showing us some of the highlights before it goes into our actual video. I'm hoping it's not going to play this music the entire video.
On the JNU
because it's hard to hear.
Bed sheets.
Bed sheets.
Okay.
Okay, Sadhguru, when the audience is not laughing, don't laugh at your own jokes.
If that's how you're using it.
Actually, I'm guilty of that, so never mind.
Well, that's your compulsion. We have a biology.
God damn it, stop the music.
We cannot put it under the carpet, it's there. Body has its needs, as there is physical hunger, so there is sexuality. But to what extent is your choice.
Okay.
So in the yogic culture, this is called as virya. It is…
Okay, okay, good. The music is the stuff. I don't want the beginning part that it just highlights the main parts. It's better to just start from here.
Guru, I want to know that when a student steps into college, all of a sudden he or she gets access to a huge amount of pornographic material, which so far was off limits for him or her.
Wait, really? When you go to college, you get access to a lot of pornography that was off limits to you before college? Why?
Which so…
Wait, is that what he said?
I want to know that when a student steps into college…
Why is it that college all of a sudden gets you access to pornography that you didn't have before? I don't understand.
All of a sudden he or she gets access to a huge amount of pornographic material.
Do colleges in India give you like membership in on porn websites?
Which so far was off.
Is it the section of Pornhub that you can't see unless you have membership? And then your college is like, welcome! Here's a membership to Pornhub. Free membership to Pornhub? Is that what it is?
Limits for him or her. And in the…
Why is it? Okay, no. So why is it? Why do they get access to porn that they didn't have before? Oh, because they don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, his college is the only place with Wi-Fi? What? Really? People don't have Wi-Fi unless they go to college? They do that in hostel. Lots of sites are censored. Oh, and the college internet doesn't have the censorship? Okay, Katie is saying Indian society is highly sex negative. Students go and live in dorms where they are free from their parents. Oh, okay, I see. I get it. That was very confusing for a second.
Process, he or she enjoys that, and as we said, he or she experiences heaven on earth. But and we
Okay, that was an attempt at a joke.
even have nicknames for those people who overdo it. They masturbate. We overdo it sometimes. So how do we know how much of that is good or bad? And so can we have the truth about masturbation?
The answer is very easy, okay? I have the answer. How much masturbation is too much, okay? Okay? It's very easy, okay? You could masturbate as much as you want if it's not coming at the expense of the other things in life that could bring you happiness. That's it. That simple as that. It's as simple as that. Say what are the other things I care about in life other than jacking off to porn? You were like, I would like to get a girlfriend. I would like to study to be able to pass my exam so I could get a good job. I would like to travel. I would like, okay, is my masturbation time, is it sacrificing my any of that, right? For example, let's say you masturbate 5 times a day, and then when you want to have sex with your girlfriend, you can't perform. Okay, so you're like, shit, my sex life is ruined because I'm masturbating too much. Okay, is it sacrificing the other things in life that could make you happy? Then yes, you're masturbating too much. Is it not sacrificing the other things in life that could make you happy? It's not. Then you're doing it. You're doing enough. Good. You don't need to reduce it. Okay, maybe do it even a little bit more. Okay. So that's the only answer. That's the only answer you ever need. Nothing else is the right answer. Is it sacrificing other things in life that you care about? Yes, reduce it. No need to reduce it. You're good. Yes, Armin is guru. Exactly. Wait, really? That gets an applause? Okay.
Looks like a popular question, See, we have a biology.
We have a biology, no shit. How much masturbation is too... Okay, here. I think the more relevant question is how much masturbation is too little. Perfect question, Terrell. That's the best, more important question. I don't know if it's more important question, but it is an important question, yes. Because if you do not masturbate, then you're not going to know yourself sexually. Okay? You're not going to know how could you communicate to your partner if you haven't even communicated with your own body. How could you even tell somebody what you like if you haven't thought about the things you like while you experiment with yourself? You need to know yourself before you ask other people to know you sexually. Very good question, Terrell.
Put it under the carpet. It's there. It's best we address it for what it is. But right now the problem in the world is…
Wait, what did he say? I was paying more attention to you guys than this Sadhguru.
Looks like a popular question, See, we have a biology. We cannot put it under the carpet. It's there. It's best we address it for what it is.
You don't put it under the carpet. Maybe a sock or something? No.
But right now the problem in the world is because certain religious institutions in the world took this attitude that the very biology of the human being is wrong. Because of this, culture started hiding it under the carpet.
Hey, good. Actually, yeah. Okay, good. Not that bad, Sadhguru. Yes.
Well, in this culture, we never had it, but after the British came and left, we became more prudish than the British.
It wasn't the British. It was the Muslims first that did this to you. Sorry. It was the okay. Yes, sure. The British Empire had some negative impact on you, but this was mostly because of the Islamic Empire.
But before that, if you look at our temples, all the outside temple art is all pornographic.
Yeah. Hey, I'm agreeing with Sadhguru. Yes, your Hindu culture. You didn't used to be as sex negative as it is right now before the British and the Islamic Empire.
If that's what you want to call it. But we don't call it pornographic, we are only talking about the various dimensions of human biology.
Various dimensions of human biology, while them entering each other from different angles, is the very definition of pornographic. So, yeah, your temple art is pornographic.
Because we don't see it as wrong, but we see it as the periphery of life.
Wait, pornographic is not a negative thing. You're like, oh, we don't call it pornographic because we don't see it as wrong? But that suggests that you think pornographic is that what he said?
Of human biology. Because we don't see it as wrong.
Okay, so we don't call it pornographic because we don't see it as wrong? Well, that would mean that you think pornographic is a derogatory term, which is not. It shouldn't be. So you see, you're saying like, oh, the British Empire had an impact on us, and we were using, like, you yourself in the language that you just used shows that you're sex negative to some extent. So he's trying to suggest that we shouldn't be sex negative while he's using sex negative attitude. Terrell is saying Indians seem to be obsessed with the aesthetics of words. Well, hashtag not all. Okay, so somebody's saying that he has a point to blame the British more because the Mughals didn't reach the Tamil Nadu. Maybe, interesting. He thinks of pornography as something negative. Yes, exactly. What Sankalp is saying, why does he speak in English if he has to refute terms in English? Because he wants a global audience.
But we see it as the periphery of life. If you stay there only, you will stay on the physical dimension forever, you will not explore anything else. So in the temple, always it's the periphery. You are supposed to look at that and understand it's the periphery of life and try to make an attempt to go deeper, but at the same…
You have to try to make an attempt to go deeper. That's what she said.
time not to be in denial of it. Not to glorify it or not to be in denial of it is the…
Why shouldn't you glorify it? Wait. Why shouldn't you glorify it? You're like, hey, I predicted this. He said that, oh, it's okay, it's not that bad. And we're not as bad as these Abrahamic religions, which he just calls religion because apparently what he believes in, even though it's the actual worship of deities, it's not religion. What he believes in is not religion. But these other religions, they are like, the British Empire and blah, 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 blah. They're so sex negative. They put it under the carpet and they don't talk about it. We don't do that. But you shouldn't also glorify it. Hey, see, this is exactly what I thought he was going to say. You shouldn't make it so glorify it. Why not? Why shouldn't we glorify it? It's one of the greatest pleasures of life to be able to have sex. I want to glorify it. Fuck you. So you're like, oh yeah, he just wants to be like, we're so good because we're in the middle. I think he's going to be like, oh, we're so better than everybody because we're in the middle kind of attitude.
Most important thing.
Glorify it. You glorify it. Why not glorify it?
Of it is the most important thing.
Wait, hold on, what?
Not to glorify it or not to be in denial of it is the most important thing.
No, glorify it.
But in your college, watching these things on the whatever, your internet or whatever.
Terrell is saying, classic case of trying to have things in both ways, almost said ends. He first said sexuality is natural like food. Now he says not to glorify it, so So no harvest festivals. Hey, that's a very good point. So it's like very natural thing that is part of our biology, but don't glorify it. So what about, should we glorify food or not? So what's, Torel, you are a genius. Yes, harvest festival is like glorifying food. It's completely natural. It's part of biology. So why are we celebrating food, and why can't we celebrate sexuality and glorify it? Very, very, very good point. I mean, wait, do Hindu mythology with all the 330 million gods, does any single one of these gods, is it not a sex god? Do you have sex gods? Katie's saying he's on point with Hinduism. Hinduism doesn't consider sex as something too negative, but focusing on sexuality is considered as earthly, and it is distracting you from spirituality. Well, I mean, that's an advantage of sexuality. Sexuality is good. Focusing on sexuality, if it makes you distract from bullshit like spirituality, then that's one point for why you should be more sexually active, so that it distracts you from trying to gain happiness for something as moronic as spirituality. Armin, you are too obsessed to glorify sex. Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
People tell me that somebody told me, I don't know if these percentages are correct. When I was asking, what is the content? I was trying to understand the internet and its content. What is the real content on the internet?
Look at this. Look at this. What the hell are you talking about? Look at this. Harvest festival is not glorifying food, is glorifying harvest. Okay. I don't know what to do with you guys. I don't know what you guys do with your harvest. What do you guys do with your harvest? Do you guys, I'm just checking, do people shove their harvest up their ass in India, or they eat their harvest? I'm just checking, I'm just doing some research. What do you guys do with your harvest in India? Do you guys, like, what do you guys do with your, like, do you guys not eat your harvest in India? You smoke it? Okay. Okay. Never mind. I just was just checking to make sure that. Okay. All right. We should celebrate a festival for pornography like Harvest Festival. Yeah, I agree with that. That's great. Actually, the Japanese do that. Do you guys have sex gods? We have a sex god. Oh, you do have a sex god. Kamadev. Wait, so Kamadev is a sex god? Kamadev. Wait, is this a sex god? Is the Hindu god of human love or desire, often portrayed with his female counterpart Reti. Kamadev is the son of God Brahma, the son of blah blah, regarded as a reincarnation of Kamadeva. This guy is a sex god? He doesn't look like a sex god. You guys should like make our sexy Cali your sex god. Okay, let me else see.
Internet. They're telling
Wait,
me…
if that guy is your sex god, then you do glorify sex in Hinduism. So I guess Sadhguru is against Hinduism.
You should know, they're telling me 70% of the content on the internet is pornography. Is it so?
Okay, let me see. Okay, let me actually look at Harvest Festival, India. You get this. Yeah, you need to have something like this about sex. Yeah, you need to have a sex festival. Like something like what they do in Japan. Oh, is this this is a harvest festival. Wait, I want to see what they're celebrating. Pretty sure they're celebrating food. Okay.
Is it trying to understand the internet and its content? What is the real content on the internet?
Oh wait, he's talking about the internet. Hold on, I keep getting. You guys keep distracting me. This is actually interesting now. Finally.
Or not to be in denial of it is the most important thing. But in your college, watching these things on the whatever, your internet or whatever,
It's such a boomer. He was gonna say. Maybe he was gonna say Pornhub, and then he realized, like, oof, that would be like, I don't want these people to know that I have my own porn like addiction or whatever. Like, do you think, like, what are the chances? Like, does this guy get on the? Wait, does Sadhguru get on the internet? Was he just gonna say like Pornhub, and he was just like, nah, wait, no, they can't know what I know. This like, oh, your internet or whatever. Yeah, he might have said he almost said po. He said po, and then he stopped himself. Hold on, listen to this.
in your college, watching these things on the
Oh, po, on the po,
whatever, your internet or
whatever your internet. Ha. One more time, Kowalski.
watching these things on the
Oh, the or whatever website. This is very, very, very. I don't know why he changed that.
whatever, your
Yeah, you got. Yeah, that's something.
or internet or whatever. People tell me,
People tell me. I don't. There is just. I don't know. Like he's like. I have no idea what this is. You know, it's just people tell. I'm. It's just my friends tell me. They're friends that have internet. I don't know what this is about.
that somebody told me, I don't know if these percentages are correct.
What? Okay, he's like really trying to. Okay, this is very suspicious. I don't know. I don't know if for this to be a fact, but he keeps. First, he said like on the web and on the interwebs.com. Okay, the internet.com. There are like things, and then he said, people tell me. Okay, so you're like, okay, people tell you. I like, oh, I don't know if this is true. Like this is like 2 attempts at telling the audience that I have known about this. This is like too suspicious, like a bit too suspicious. Why is he needs to keep clarifying that he doesn't know and other people are telling him? This is very suspicious.
When I was asking, what is the content? I was trying to understand the internet and its content. What is the real content on the internet?
What's the internet even? It's just like, I heard there's like tubes and there's like some things go through it and it shows up on your screen. And I'm like, do people like, you know, what internet? What? Like, I don't, what is the internet?
Internet. They're telling me, you should know.
You should know, you guys are experts.
Telling me 70% of the content on the internet is pornography. Is it so?
Yes, sure, Sadhguru. Sure. Do you not know the answer to that question? Do you not know? Are you asking 70% of the content on the internet is pornography? Imagine being considered a wise man and your level of how the world operates and how things are is at the level of you having to ask people, is 70% of the content on the internet pornography? Yeah, Rule 34 on steroids. Wait, Rule 34. Let me say, I'm not going to show you guys this. I'm just going to, Rule 34, Sadhguru. Let me see if anything comes up. Rule 34, Sadhguru. Guys, Rule 34 just failed. Rule 34 failed. I am, guys. We, God damn it. Rule 34. Yeah.
Is it so? You must be the expert.
Is it so? You must be an expert. No, I think you're the expert. They get this culture that porn is such a.
Is somebody doing PhD on it?
Actually, yes. Actually, yeah. There are people who do PhD on this.
They told me 70%. I said 70% is unreasonable and sick levels of pornography.
He's not joking. He actually thinks that it's possible that 70% of the content on the internet is pornography. I thought he might be joking. He actually thinks that's possible. God damn it, man. How do people look to this person for advice? If you're that disconnected from the world and how things are, to think that 70% of the content of the data on the internet is pornography, then why would you even be considered a commentator that people should take seriously? Yeah, he is stupid. God, imagine being that out of touch with the world.
Pornography. If it occupies a small
Yeah, exactly. The skeptic is saying Sadhguru is lying. He's a regular user of porno. Maybe he's projecting. Maybe 70% of the time he's on the internet, he's checking porn. And the other 30% time, he's just checking how many followers he has on social media. Right? So he's like, I'm a guru. If I'm on the internet checking porn 70% of the time, this must reflect the whole world. Armin is saying it's 5 to 15%. Is that true? That's a lot. Why don't you call him for... Oh my god, look at this person. Are you serious? Is this a joke? Why don't you call him for a conversation? I'm pretty sure he would come rather than making videos about it. Are you really sure? Is this a serious person making this serious comment? Okay, I will do that. Right after I make a call with Joe Biden and ask him about his views on... What the hell is this? Go away. Ask him about his views on what he feels like being president. God damn these people. Some of you are not very smart in the live chat. I'm sorry. Toro saying the first step to being a guru in India, comment on stuff one has no expertise in rather than consult actual experts. He does this with neurology later in the... Really? Oh my god, that should be amazing.
percentage, it's okay. 70% of a technological
Okay, Katie is confirming. Yes, according to some statistics, 5 to 15% of the internet is porn. Wow, that's a lot. But it's a lot, but that's more believable than this nonsense that this guy is spewing. Wait, let me see. Does he have a... Let me see. Sad guru cost for speaking. Is there an event? Does he have a... Okay, look at this. The person, is this like a... So, the person that was telling me... Who's this guy? Oh, Armin, why didn't you just book him? Why didn't you just book him? Who is that guy? Where is he? Oh, this guy. Why didn't you call him for a conversation? I'm pretty sure he would just come rather than making a video about his... Okay. Sure, buddy. Minimum fee for talking to this guy is $7,500. up to $15,000. You're gonna give me, guys? Maybe you could be a patron so that we could like start saving enough so I could book this guy for a conversation. How about that? For how long does it say? Our budget. Oh, okay, look, even like we're gonna talk to this guy. Your minimum budget is $2,500. I don't have $2,500 just lying around so I could talk to this guy. Okay. The fact that you guys don't even like, I didn't even know this. I just had to check to see like this. The fact that you think this person. Look at his channel. Look, this giant person with the following that he has. The fact that somebody in the live chat thinks like, oh yeah, like, hey Sadhguru, we're gonna come on our channel. Like the fact that somebody even suggests this here in our live stream shows like how out of touch you guys are from reality.
Of pornography. If it occupies a small percentage, it's okay. 70% of a technological platform which could do millions of things, unfortunately, is pornographic.
Oh my God. Sadhguru, you're a sad guru. Why are you embarrassing yourself? First of all, it's not 70%, okay? Second of all, if there was that much demand for internet for 70% of it to be porn, the demand for those other things would make the internet expand more to be available for the other things. These people think this comes at a cost to those other things, right? Do you think like there's a finite, do you think like if we watch porn, like we're stopping the internet to be about those other things? Do you think like somebody is like, I wanted to do like share my scientific video about my latest discovery, but my space on the internet was taken up by porn, so unfortunately I don't get to share this with my audience. Is that how he thinks the internet works? Like, oh, this amazing resource, but 70% of it has already been taken up by porn. Imagine if that 70% was available for other things. Imagine the accomplishments we could have.
Millions of things, unfortunately, is pornographic. Just biology of life. It's very unfortunate because once you come as a human being, your biology is not the front end of your life.
It literally is. Wait. It's all of your life. I mean, what are you talking about? That's the very definition of life. Your biology is not the front end of your life? Yeah, because it's the front end, the back end, the top end, and the bottom end, and the middle of your life. It's the very definition of life. What are you talking about? This guy wanted to oh, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like, the masturbation is okay and stuff, but it's about biology, and life is spiritual, and you shouldn't be too focusing on biology. Yeah, no. Life is biology. It's literally 100% biology. That's what I think that's what he's trying to say.
Just biology of life. It's very unfortunate.
So what would happen if 70% of the internet was not porn, which it isn't, but let's say if it was, that means that it's stopping, like, if it wasn't, all of a sudden it would be like filled with spirituality. Guys, we need to stop spirituality by having more porn, okay? If what's standing between people and spiritual bullshit, if our only line of defense is porn to stop young minds to get infected with spiritual nonsense, then spread the porn around, okay? Defend our youngs, defend college students from spiritual nonsense by promoting porn.
Fortunate because once you come as a human being, your biology is not the front end of your life. It is one part of your life.
It is all of your life. What are you talking about? Your biology is all of your life. It's literally… Hold on. Your biology. No, I don't mean the study of biology. Not that high. Not the study. Just biology as a biology. How do you define biology? Biology definition. Nope, not the study, just the thing. Here. Okay, the science of life or living matter. Okay, but that's the study. The living organisms of a region. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not how he's using the biological phenomenal characteristics of organism or group of organisms. The way he's using it is just basically means living things. Just living, just life itself. Let me see if we can find a definition. A branch. Go away. A branch of knowledge that deals with living organisms and vital processes. The life processes, especially of organisms or groups. Basically, just life. The process of life is biology.
This
Listen to Osho. Okay, Osho. I will do an Osho video at some point.
cerebral capability came so that your intelligence becomes the front end of your life, and if you become conscious, your consciousness becomes the front end of your life.
If you become conscious, you are conscious. Every single human is conscious, unless they're in vegetable state.
The front end of your life. Biology is the front end of a bull. It's okay for him, that's all he knows.
No, it's the front end of every goddamn living thing. Front end, back end, top end, bottom end.
But biology should not be the front end of a human life. It is part of our life. We are not denying it.
It's all of our life. What else is there to life other than our biology? Tell us.
So, at a certain stage in your life, it's like this. A 95-year-old man went for a medical checkup with his doctor. The doctor did a thorough checkup and said, "Hey, old boy, you're doing great for
And he didn't explain. He says biology is not all of your life. What else is there to life other than biology? Can somebody explain to me in the live chat? What else is there to life other than biology? Everything you describe, every goddamn answer you give me, I could tell you why that is, why that's biology. Do you have anybody wants to challenge me in the live chat onto one single thing about life that is not biology? Yeah, this guy, spirituality. Yeah, SpongeBob meme. Physics, chemistry, math. Okay, physics, chemistry, math is not our life. Okay, so here's the thing. Physics, chemistry, or math. Do you mean the study of? Okay, our life. If you're talking about physics, chemistry, or math independent from our life, then yes, there's no biology in it. But if you're talking about, my question is, what about our life is separate from biology? So if you talk about chemistry, math, and physics, in relationship to humans studying physics, chemistry, and math, what is that? That is biology, because you have a living organism behaving in a way, in an environment, trying to extract from its environment the highest amount of benefit, just like other animals are doing with their environment, and humans do that. This biological animal behaves in observing its environment and collecting information from it and coming up with models from its environment in a way that it could extract from it the highest return on its energy expenditure. So what you're doing then, if you're talking about humans studying physics, chemistry, and math, you're talking about the behavior of a certain animal in its efforts to extract the most resources from its environment. So that's biology. What else? Any other challenges? Any other challenges? Nobody? He meant biology for the reptilian part of our brain Okay, so, but here's news for him then. The non-reptilian part of our brain, it's also biology. Your non-vegetarian mindset can't comprehend this. Yeah, I know this is a joke. What about biology of Cali? I I feel the biology of Cali in places that I cannot say live on air. And that's definitely biology. Katie saying the institute where this event happened is like the MIT of India. Imagine that students even there are clueless enough to take advice from this moron, sexually illiterate India. Aw, I'm sorry, Katie.
95. No
Oh my, yeah, Armin is guru for us. Thank you, Ghost Bunny. Aw, love you guys.
problem with you. Then the old man asked, "Doctor, but what about my sex life?" Then the doctor looked at him and asked, "Thinking about it or talking about it?"
Wait, why is that funny? I don't get that joke.
So at different stages of life, there are some times you only think about it and talk about it, there are some times you indulge in it. These are passing phases of life. How much of it is needed for you, you are the best judge. But at the same time, you came here not to explore your biology.
Wait, what?
Came here not to… How much of it is needed for you, you are the best judge. But at the same time, you came here not to explore your biology.
God damn it! This is not that. The question is like, how much masturbation is too much masturbation? And he's like, hey, you came to the school, you came to college, not to explore your biology, and by exploring your biology means masturbate. Great advice, Sadhguru. Oh, how much? You're just reminding these students that the main reason why they come to college is not to masturbate. Oh, thanks for that information. Very very helpful. Has he said anything helpful yet?
At least you should have gone to MSc in biology. You shouldn't be wasting your time in a technological institute exploring biology. Does it…
Okay, so if you're a biology student, then you get to masturbate because you came to college for biology. But if you came here to study technology, then you don't get to masturbate as much because the main purpose that you came here to college was not to study biology. Oh my god. What wise words from this wise man.
mean to say you don't have biology, you don't have biological needs? You have, it's fine, but it must be on the periphery. It should not become the core of your life because…
Guys, who's this advice for? How many people who masturbate every day has masturbation become their core of their entire life? I'm sure there's some sex addicts that need help. Some people have a problem. And I'm pretty sure those fringe group of people who have a major problem that cannot, literally cannot stop masturbating, I'm pretty sure their solution to that is not be like, oh, hey, let me tell you, I have a solution for you, okay? Here's how I could solve your problems. You shouldn't masturbate so much. Like, oh, great job, I'm cured now. Okay, but other than those people who have a problem, this guy, again, remember, the question was, how much masturbation is too much? And he's like, don't make it the core of your life. Like, who are you talking to? Who do you think, even the people who masturbate too much maybe, even they have not made this the core of their entire life. Look at the advice. Again, this guy is considered like a wise man that people go to advice. He hasn't said a single useful thing yet to anybody. Wait, I'm getting some heavy compliments here. Ghost Buddy saying, I'm glad I was able to be for someone, but I gotta focus on my work. Oh, okay, good. Go, Ghost Bunny. Much love to everyone. Yeah, okay, thank you so much, Ghost Bunny. Much love to you as well.
It will reduce you in the sense a creature which was purely biological evolved into a place which has an intelligence of its own beyond its biology.
No, no, you are an idiot. Sadhguru is a moron. Sadhguru, this is stupid. Cut it out. Intelligence is not beyond biology. Intelligence cannot be possible without biology. There's no such thing as intelligence independent from biology. You literally cannot cannot ever show me evidence that you could ever receive intelligence. Intelligence is part of biology. You cannot have intelligence independent from biology. I challenge anybody in the live chat. I know what some of you are going to say. Some of you are going to say something, and I'm going to wait for you to say it so I could address it. But intelligence is not beyond biology. Intelligence is part of biology. These people, this is the dualism. This is the mental, this I almost said the R word. This is the moronic take people have when they think like, oh, biology is something simple and animalistic and beneath humanity and blah, 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 blah. But we humans are beyond just biology, and there's the spiritual something separate from the physical world, and apparently intelligence is part of that, and energy and vibration, and like as if we are beyond just our bodies. This dualism crap is what gets you people like Sadhguru. And people who actually take him seriously are also as moronic. Terrell saying, this is what I said about neurology. He claims the human brain is partitioned and that consciousness is not a product of biology, which it is. Mind is chemical reactions in the brain. Perfectly said, Terrell. Thank you so much. Let me see what else you guys, okay.
See, animal intelligence works for its biology alone. How to get its food, how to get its mate, this is all its entire life is. If human intelligence also functions like that, you are bellying the evolutionary process. You are seeing how to go back, take the evolutionary process backward, not necessary. This does not mean backward process, evolutionary process. You are bellying the evolutionary process.
Wait, how do you
Also functions like that. How to get its mate, this is all its entire life is. If human intelligence also functions like that, you are bellying the evolutionary process.
This is like believing that we are somehow superior to animals based from a very human perspective. I thought isn't he a vegan? I thought vegans were beyond looking at, oh, we're intelligent, therefore we're superior kind of talk.
You are seeing how to go back, take the evolutionary process backward, not necessary.
Backward, evolutionary process backward. Again, this is a guy that's talking about biology who doesn't understand biology, okay? Other animals are not behind on the evolutionary process compared to humans. These people, from their human perspective, they think like we are like at the end of the evolutionary, like we are like the top, right? They don't understand that all the animals who are alive today, they're all at the very end of the evolutionary process. The animals who are not at the end of the evolutionary process are the ones that went extinct, okay? You are not... comparing you to a cow is not like, it's from an evolutionary perspective, it's not going backwards, okay? You and a fish living today, you and bacteria living today, we're all at the same level, okay? We're all farther than all the animals that are extinct. It's not backward, forwards comparing us to other animals. Again, this is what happens when you talk to somebody who doesn't understand biology, but yet constantly mentions biology, and educated students are listening to him for advice.
This does not mean You do not have a body, body has its needs, as there is physical hunger, so there is sexuality. You have to address it in some way, but to what extent is your choice, but definitely it should not be the front end of your life because you're rolling back evolutionary scheme.
You're rolling back. Again, you're an idiot, you don't understand what you're talking about, you don't understand evolution, you don't understand biology, you don't understand anything, and the only thing more moronic about what you're saying is the fact that so many people take you seriously. Manik, you keep saying that please, please, please follow Osho. I already said I'm gonna do a live stream later on at some point on Osho. I already said yes to you. Not right now. Right now we're doing this. Aryan is saying, I'm more afraid of Sadhguru than Zakir Naik. At least Zakir Naik denies evolution. This guy does mental gymnastic around it. I'm actually more afraid of Zakir Naik, but okay. I mean, Zakir Naik justifies violence sometimes, so that's kind of scary. This guy says that I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. Okay.
Of putting your entire…
Okay, yes, this is what I was waiting for. Somebody to say this. Artificial intelligence is not biological. Wrong! Artificial intelligence requires a biological being to bring it into existence. It's a product of a biological being, so it is biological. Just like a dam that is made by a beaver could be studied under biology. Artificial intelligence made by a biological being could be a product of again, artificial intelligence is a product of biology because it's made by a biological being. So that's what I was waiting for somebody to say that so I could address it. He is the best Hindus and spiritualists can offer in India. This moron is their best. Jesus, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Intelligence and consciousness in the front.
Oh, really? Osho is anti-Hinduism? Now I'm actually more interested in saying. Yeah.
Your intelligence and consciousness in the front. Instead of that, you're putting your biology in the front.
How important is a…
Okay, so you guys are saying that, it's not biology, blah blah blah. It is biology. The same way honeycomb could be studied under biology. Honeycombs are biology because they're made by bees. Honeycombs are not a living being, but their shapes, like studying how a honeycomb is made. Why is it the shape that it is? What is the purpose behind the bees making it this way and not that way? Why do this material goes in a honeycomb and not that material? All of that could be studied and be considered as part of biology. The same way, artificial intelligence is a product of humans. It gets created. What I said is that you cannot have intelligence without biology. And yes, that is also true with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence could not exist without biology. It cannot come out of a vacuum. You first need, for you to have silicon-based intelligence, you first need carbon-based intelligence. Nope, you guys are wrong. I'm sorry, you guys are wrong. Terrell saying, a human versus gorilla, the gorilla would kick my ass in a fist fight, but I would run circles around it in regards planning for a change in seasons, different peaks of evolution. No, I mean, guys, the peaks of evolution is not measured by who has an advantage over what. It's mostly it's based on who is, like, the fact that you're alive, that means you're at the end, okay? The fact that you didn't go extinct. Honeycombs are delicious, yes, but they're too much full of sugar, so don't eat them. This person is saying, Armin, you are so wrong. Well, the number of O's in your so doesn't make you more accurate, and you missed the space between so and wrong, so You're wrong. Oh my god, look at this person. He's so obsessed with like he's not even telling me why I'm wrong. He's just posting your show wrong. Well, you proved yourself very intelligent. Like I'm being beaten by your superior level of intelligence by just constantly posting Armin, you're so wrong. I mean, man, hats off to you. Like the level of discourse. Jesus, what do I do? How could I even argue against an intellectual giant like you? Anyways, so what was his last point?
Scheme of putting your intelligence and consciousness in the front. Instead of that, you're putting your biology in the front.
By the way, this, if I could use this guy's line of reasoning to say, let's say you are a chef, okay? You are a chef and your entire life is now dedicated. You want to be the best chef. Hey, ex-Muslim atheist, can you please do English only? If you don't do English only, I'm going to block you one more time, okay? Imagine if you're a chef and your entire life is dedicated. You are passionate about being the best chef that you could possibly be. Okay, and you're in competitions, and you have a show, and you have a restaurant, and you just enjoy the fact that people come, and when you see the smile on their face when they eat your food, you just like, that's the best feeling you get. Like you just want to see people come and enjoy your food, and you just live your life. This is what your life is about, and you enjoy it. Okay, would Sadhguru come to this guy and be like, you know, human body has needs, and eating food is part of our biology, and enjoying food is also, animals enjoy food, and humans enjoy food as well. But what you have done, sir, what you have done is that you have made your biology, your obsession with food, is like you are becoming animalistic. You have went backwards. Evolutionary, you have taken a step backwards, and being so obsessed over one of our biological needs is basically you're ignoring our spirituality. Would he say that? Would you say that? I mean, if he says something like that, you people would be like, "What the hell, Sadhguru? This guy is a chef and he's loved being a chef. Fuck off." Right? Like, leave this man alone. Like, he's doing great. He's a great chef and he enjoys making other people happy. So, what are you talking about? And yeah, he could be focusing on biology. If he wants to focus on other things, sometimes he could do as well. But if this is front and center part of his life, like, what do you like? That's his passion. Okay? So, even if there's something wrong with being too much focused, like if you're a sex addict and you can't stop watching porn, the reasons why that is bad has nothing to do with the fact that this is part of your biology. Like even if that is bad, don't listen to this moron for why that's bad. Okay, there are better people that could give you advice on why that's bad. If too much porn consumption. Okay, let's say you're watching 8 hours of porn a day. Obviously, that's unhealthy. Okay, but the reason why that's unhealthy is not because of what this idiot is telling you. Okay, it's not because like, oh, there's biology and there's spirituality and you're focusing too much on biology. Everything you're focusing on right now, everything you're passionate about is because of your biology. Okay, everything you want, everything you fear, all your hopes, your love, your desires, your passion, your goals in life, your feelings for your family, your feelings your desire to help humanity, all of that, every single part of that, your career, studying the things that you enjoy studying, that's all part of your biology. Okay, so this guy is saying the reason why porn might be bad or maybe wanking is bad is because if you're focusing too much on biology, that is horse crap. Okay, so this is why even if sometimes they tell you something that might be true, if they're giving you the wrong reason for why it's true, they're giving you bad advice, because it's not important to just get the right conclusion. It's important to get the right conclusions with the right methodology to achieve that conclusions, okay? Because if you don't have the right methodology to come to the right conclusions, even if sometimes you get the right answer, most often you're going to get the wrong answer. And that's why you shouldn't listen to people like this, okay? You should find out what methodologies work first before you figure out what conclusions to pay attention to, okay? So Oh my god. What do you think about is it okay to masturbate? You're asking me that? I already answered at the beginning of this video. Masturbate as much as you want, as long as it's not coming at the expense of all the other things that you care for in life. That's the simple answer, okay? And also, make sure you masturbate somewhat. Okay? It's important for self discovery and also for just enjoying life, okay? Masturbation is fun. Okay? So just do it for it's harmless fun. So make sure you take advantage of some harmless fun, and also make sure you masturbate somewhat, at least somewhat. You could do more than somewhat, but don't do zero. You need to find out what you're into and what makes you what you respond to. I mean, masturbation is not just a physical act, okay? When you're masturbating, you're also thinking about things, and you, in the process of thinking about things to be able to masturbate, you are discovering what you are into. So you are doing every single act of masturbation is a process of self-discovery. You're basically exploring your mind and seeing what your brain responds to, right? So you are getting to know yourself better every time you're masturbating. And getting to know yourself better also helps you letting your partner know more about you, because you know you. Now you know you, you can help other people know you. Wow, that was beautiful. That was the most beautiful endorsement of masturbation I've ever heard. And it came from myself. Okay, let's focus on the second part.
How important is a man's semen for physical, mental, and spiritual well-being?
What the hell? How important is semen? How important is semen for mental, spiritual, what?
Se-
Semen? Wait, what?
How important is a man's semen for physical, mental, and spiritual well?
Physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Well, depends on what you're doing with the semen. And they're saying like, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? I don't know. What are you doing with it? Are you like rubbing it on your face? Si- No, I think he was shy. I don't know why he was like, so what's important? How important is semen? I think he was like, maybe he was shocked about. Maybe he's just like reading off the question without knowing what the question was going to be, and it was like, what am I reading? Oh, okay. Now I understand. Aryan is saying there's a theory in Hinduism that semen is holy and should be retained in the body. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh wait. We have the apostate prophet, guys. Guys, pack your bags. Let's go home. It's already been declared as haram by our own prophet. God damn. Everything I said can be dismissed. All my endorsements of masturbation. You know what? I'm going to blaspheme today. I'm going to blaspheme today against our own ex-Muslim prophet. I'm going to say, just to test, because we're still at the Meccan phase of the apostate prophet, so I could question our prophet. I'm going to take advantage of the Meccan phase of the apostate prophet's reign to disagree with him as much as I can, because I know I'm going to lose this opportunity when he goes into the Medini phase.
Well-being. Can
Oh, by the way, guys, if you have not subscribed to the Apostate Prophet channel, then get the hell out of here. Come on, like come on, man. Come on, go and subscribe to Apostate Prophet right now. Every single one of you.
wasting our semen damage us spiritually?
Wasting our semen damage us spiritually? Okay, I will answer you before this sad guru answers. No. Okay, your body can make semen. There's not limited. Oh my God, there's nothing in your semen that you're not losing anything. Okay, don't worry. Your balls can make much new semen. Don't worry about it. There's nothing spiritual. There's no magic powers held within your semen. Okay, it's okay. Just oh my God. Apostate Prophet is saying, don't subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Atheist Republic. I mean, you can do both, you know. You know, guys, just like we learned in this video that you could masturbate and do other things, like Sadhguru was telling you not to masturbate because it comes at the expense of other things. We clarified, okay? No, okay? You could study philosophy and masturbate. In fact, you could do that at the same time. At the same time, I could tell you that by experience, okay? Masturbation does not stop you from doing other things, and I could tell you based on experience that you could do studying intellectual, you know, we could do it, intelligent things and study philosophy and math. In fact, every single one of you, here's a challenge for you, okay? Go study something that you think that's very like an intellectual practice while masturbating. See, this is a challenge for every single one of you, okay? Do it. See if you could do, like if you're into math, see if you could solve an equation while masturbating at the same time, okay? And if you can do that, then you could definitely subscribe to the Apostate Prophet and Atheist Republic at the same time, okay?
Well, you know, semen is the basis of your physical existence.
Oh my God, is he seriously gonna make it seem like there's something magical about semen because you came from it? First of all, semen was not the only part of the equation, okay? You misogynist piece of shit.
Whether you're a man or a woman, you have come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient.
Okay, fine, good.
Because that's a woman, whether you're a man or a woman.
Yeah, actually he's right. The XY comes from the semen, not from the egg. So fine, I'll give it to you. You're right about this.
You have come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient. Yes? Well, we have skin, we have epithelium.
It's not 50% of the ingredients. You mean the genetic material? The ingredients, because I'm pretty sure the ingredients of what made you you came, most of it comes after the inception. It comes from the food that the mom is eating. You have to say like ingredients, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not going to be pedantic, but say genetic material to be more accurate.
Epithelial cells, we have hair, we have many other aspects of body.
Guys, if I miss any comments by Apostate Prophet, let me know so I could like go back up and read it.
Liver, kidney, so many things. All these cells are of a certain potency in their own way. But semen is of an extraordinary level of potency, it can create a whole new life.
What?
Well, today your own way. But semen is of an extraordinary level of potency, it can create a whole new life.
No. What are you talking about? It cannot. Potency? What do they mean by potency? Do they think like if your semen falls on the floor, just like babies start jumping out of the floor? Semen has extreme amount of potency and it can create a whole new life? I mean, it doesn't create whole life, it's already living. Your semen is already living. It has full cells in it. It doesn't create life, it's already life. What do you mean?
Well, today you can take an epithelial cell and do a lot of things in a laboratory and maybe we can clone you, all right?
This is why people don't understand what life means, because like, oh, it could create life. They think like something is living only after it turns into a baby or something. Okay? These people don't understand that the salad that you're chewing on has living cells in it. Right? They're like, oh, semen can produce life. No? Like this is their understanding of biology is like something went from not being alive to being alive because now there's a talking, walking baby that comes out of that, right? Every single sperm, every single one of them, you know, has a nuclei and has a cell, has a membrane, and it's a functioning living being. So there's no life being created.
So the potential is here also, but it is not in the same dynamics as it is in a cell, which you're referring to as semen.
Wait, what are you talking about? What's the difference between like cloning somebody from, what is he trying to say? Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do have half the chromosomes, but they're still a cell. They have half the chromosomes of a normal cell, but they're still a living thing. That doesn't. The number of chromosome in a cell.
So the potential is here also, but it is not in the same dynamics as it is in the a cell, which you're referring to as semen. So in the yogic culture, this is called as virya.
What? Okay, so I don't understand. So the egg is actually, if I don't know how he defines potency, but wouldn't the egg be more, has more, I don't know, potency? Potency. How does it mean by potency? Because it takes like a gazillion sperms for one of them to end up to be like what they call create life, even though it's not creating life. But it takes just one egg. Every time something actually led into to a baby, you had like the population of an entire country of sperms attacking a single egg, and the egg is like, hey egg side, do you need like more people on your team? And the egg side is like, no, we're good, we're okay, we just need one. And the sperm side is like, yeah, we have a gazillion people to be able to make this happen. So wouldn't the potency be more? Wouldn't be the egg? I don't know. How do you define potency? Put the power of something to influence or make an impression. Yeah, the egg. Okay, based on the definition of potency, I would say like the egg side has more potency.
Virya also refers to what you call as vajra, which means…
I'm not being a feminist or anything like that right now. This is just like I just trying to say like the words that they use here. It's just like it doesn't make any sense. Like, what does it mean for? Oh, like is it like semen is very special because it has potency? Well, I mean, the COVID virus has pretty potency. Is potent? I don't know. What do you mean by potent?
stability or diamond.
Yeah, you know what? This is what gurus do. I like Guru Armin. Okay, this is what gurus do. They just use words, and it's not very well defined. And these are the same people that shit on the scientific process. Okay, when you look at this, the way that the scientific process tries to explain you, every single word has a very specific definition. And when they make a sentence, and when they make a claim, and when they have a conclusion, and when they have an abstract, or when they have like a methodology, you know what words mean, okay? So you're like, somebody says something, somebody writes something, if something is not clear, it's because they did a poor job at defining words before they actually told you what this conclusion means, okay? And that's why the scientific process is so much more superior than this sad guru over here, okay? This is why we're like, oh, semen is very important because it has potency. Like, what does that mean? Like, what does it mean? No, you can mean anything you want because words, they're like, just like, are flexible. They're flexible with the meanings of words.
Which is the hardest thing. So in the human body, virya is considered to be like vajra. That means it is one of the most potent things if you know how to use it. Well, how to use it means you can use it to produce a child. That's one thing. Well, if you are… this question is coming because you are using it to…
Is it… some people use it for skincare, right? I don't know.
Well, if you are… this question is coming because you are using it to spill it on the JNU bed sheets. Okay.
Nobody's using it to spread it on the bed sheet. Okay, first of all, if you every time… okay, Sadhguru, somebody needs to teach you how to masturbate, okay? If every time you're masturbating, you're spreading it all over your bed sheet, then god damn it, man. Like, you don't really, like, you don't have, like, napkins or something? Maybe use a sock or something. What the hell? How does this guy masturbate? Like, he gets it all over his bed sheets every time he masturbates? Like, imagine being a roommate with this guy. Like, does he have to, like, clean his bed sheets every goddamn time that he masturbates? Like, he has to, like, change everything?
If that's how you're using it.
No, nobody is using… first of all, they're not using their semen for anything. That's just a byproduct from the fact that they're wanting to try to get joy out of something, okay? They're not trying, like, they're not like, oh, Oh, like look at the way he's talking about masturbation. So this guy is like, I I haven't used my semen today for anything specific. I have to use my semen. I guess I'm gonna have to watch porn today to be able to utilize the sperm that I have. Like, sperm is very important, okay? And my semen, like, sorry, no, my semen is very important, okay? I can use them to make babies, but I'm gonna use it today for something else, okay? And this is my intention today. It's not that I'm horny or anything. It's just that I need to use my semen. What do I use it for? What was it used for? Well, okay, so I'm gonna spread it all over my bed sheet, okay? And like and Sadhguru is explaining to you, like, between spreading your semen over your bed sheets and making babies is more important, okay? I mean, getting your bed sheets wet and all could seem like an important thing to do, but it's not. Making babies is more important. And again, the understanding here is that the motivation for masturbation is to spread it all over your bed sheets.
Well, that's your compulsion, you're doing whatever you're doing. This is not something to be judged morally.
Toro saying this whole semen is potent, do not waste semen meme seems like a bullshit way of saying spitters are quitters. Think about it. This is a handy bullshit idea during oral sex. Oh yeah, so you shouldn't have oral sex either. Like, hey, semens are very important and you could use them to make babies. Or you could have this beautiful girl just... No, never mind. I don't know if this is YouTube friendly. Like, you're wasting your semen by just like... God, I can't say it on YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? Imagine the beautiful image that I had just in mind, and you're just like doing that with a girl, okay? But that's apparently a waste to this guy because your semen is being spread somewhere that it shouldn't be spread. I mean, I don't know if he was gonna see it as much of a waste. Like, do they care about where I spread it as long as it's not being turned into a baby? Is it all of it a waste? Or is it more of a waste if I spread it over my bedsheet, which nobody does except Sadhguru? If I spread it somewhere else, is it like still a waste because it's not going inside? It's not turning into a baby? Or is the destination matter? Does the destination of the semen matter to Sadhguru? Like, or is it just like some destinations are better than other destinations? So if I use a napkin instead of spreading it on my bedsheet, is that okay, Sadhguru? Guys, again, this is the wise man that is telling you why you shouldn't masturbate too much. He's like, hey, yeah, it's okay to masturbate, but think about it. This potent material that could actually make a baby, you're spreading it all over your bedsheet, okay? I'll spread it on someone's face. Is that better? I'll spread it on someone else's face. Is that okay, or does it have to turn into a baby?
That's not the point, it's a question of…
Katie's saying, according to Hinduism, semen should not be dropped outside of woman's vagina. Really? That's crazy. Majority content of semen does get waste in female body as only one sperm gets fertilized. I think Abrahamic religions has the same concept as Sadhguru. Yes, very much like Abrahamic religions. And again, these are the people who claim that they're very different from Abrahamic religions. Even you make babies, you waste billions of sperm cells. Yes, F's in the live chat for all the sperms who don't make it.
What is the level of compulsion that one has. But anything in this body, can it be transformed into a different level of function? Absolutely. Not just semen, just everything in this body can be transformed. See, suppose I gave you…
Oof, we got so many F's in the live chat. Katie is saying, I don't remember the word, but there is a word, which is not a woman's vagina. I don't know. For anything that is not a woman's vagina? Wow.
all soup making ingredients, same soup making ingredients to every one of you, do you believe all of you will produce the same soup? No. You will produce 500 varieties of soups, those same ingredients. That's all that's happened with us right now. All of us are fundamentally same ingredients, but see how different each one of us are.
Well, actually, no, it's not the same ingredients. You goddamn moron. That's the whole point of different. Oh my god. That's so not true. What are you talking about? You think all of it. You think this is the same ingredients? He thinks all of it, because the semen looks the same, they're all the same ingredients. And you're like, oh, look at this. We all have the same ingredients, but we look different. Yeah, because the ingredients is different. You goddamn more like what? Is that what he's saying? He thinks all this the genetic material in everyone's semen is different. It's not the same material. Your analogy fails. Just because it's all white and sticky, that doesn't mean they're all the same. Every single unless you're other than identical twins, they all have different ingredients. Your analogy fails so miserably. Every single one of these cook's ingredients is different from the other person right next to them. It's not the same material, unless they're identical. Even if they're identical twins, so they go through. Yeah, no,
Different soups. Well,
no, it's not different. It's not just different soups. It's also different ingredients. Again, this guy doesn't know biology, and they're asking him for advice on stuff like this. Guys, somebody, look at this. Where was this? How much was he getting paid? Why am I not? I have so much better information and knowledge than this idiot, and he's getting paid thousands of dollars for just few minutes of his time, and he doesn't like. Does he not go spend time reading like some book? Like shouldn't he go like, oh my god, these idiots. Why are they giving me so much money and attention? Why do I have so many followings? I have no fucking idea what I'm saying. And people are still paying me like so much money for like each minute of my time. Maybe I should like read a little bit so that I'm not at least like, maybe I should like look in the mirror and be like, man, I'm giving these people bullshit. Maybe I should like, if I'm going to talk about biology or something, maybe I should just read up a little bit. Like he's like, no, he like has no respect for the time of his audience. He's just like, let me just tell them, like, oh, yes, semen is potent, and it's a waste if you waste it on your bed sheets or something. No, like, yeah, and they're so gullible. They're still gonna think that's wise, and I'm just dropping wisdom here for you guys, and you guys are like, look at it. Only some of you are members. Only some of you are members. I'm making this a very small fraction of you is like are members. And I'm just giving all of this to you for free. And we get like, how many patrons do we have? Okay. Why is nobody giving me for, like, if this guy is making like minimum, like, what was it, $7,000 per hour for his speeches, then I should be like making like $200,000 per hour of my time. Just dropping wisdom on these live streams for you guys.
if I give you soup making ingredients, either you can make a great soup.
Yes, Aryan is saying he spends his time spilling his ingredients. Okay.
Soup or a lousy soup. Depends what kind of skills you have, isn't it?
Oh.
So this goes for everything, not just for semen. Every dimension of your body and your mind, you can transform into something tremendous.
Guys, oh my god, this is such an obvious, I know this is like a low-hanging fruit and it seems like I shouldn't take it, but I'm sorry, okay? You guys know where I'm gonna go with this, right? Oh, thank you so much, Marco. I was saying not much, but it's a start. Yes, thank you, Marco. My wisdom is appreciated by at least some of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, but I'm gonna take, I know I told you that I'm like the end of being like the best intelligent takes that you could ever get on YouTube. You could get it on this channel, but I'm gonna do something less intelligent because this is such an, I know this is a cheap shot below the belt, but it's just sitting right here for me to take it. So I'm going to do it, okay? So listen to what he just said.
Every dimension of your body
Every dimension of your body
and your mind,
and your mind.
you can transform into something tremendous.
Oh my God! Should I take this shot at him? No. What does Sadhguru do with his shit? Hmm. Is he like makes? Oh no, it's disgusting. I'm not gonna say it.
Or you can make it mediocre, or you can make it a serious problem. Every aspect of your life. That goes for this aspect of life also. This same energy, see, people are making it literal translations, but if you want to produce a certain, let's say, epithelial cells, how much energy the body spends.
Oh my God, you guys are disgusting. Archie saying he eats it. Hindu historian saying he eats it. Gravitation saying he sells it. Marco saying he doesn't shed. He's holy. I think Sadhguru is an illiterate idiot, but you're splitting hairs on so many points. Hey, well, you seem to be doing exactly the same thing to me, Kraton, right now. What do you mean I'm splitting hair? Tell me exactly which part was I splitting hair, okay? So I could point to you how you're wrong. Ariane is saying you can plant billions of trees with poop manure. Does he do that? Actually, if he does that, then I will take that back and be like, oh my God, look at that guru. He's taking dumps in his yards and planting trees on it. So I'll take it back. I'm like, yes, he does turn his. He does take. Actually, don't do that. That cannot be. That cannot be hygienic. Let other people do that. Whoa, we got 100 rupees. He was exposed on Logan Paul's podcast. Are you serious? Should we do a review on that? Thank you so much for the 100 rupees super chat. You never heard me speak in Hindi. No, I have not. Hey, Marco has a good take. If we can split an atom, then we sure can split hairs. Hey, I'm gonna use that, Marco. That's a very good comment. Guys, should I do was Logan Paul did a podcast with Sadhguru? Should I review that? Oh my God, we're getting another super chat. Debasi is saying, why are you hating on Sadhguru? He's from your team. He's an atheist, or rather Hindu atheist. Well, because he's speaking nonsense. Do you think I'm tribal? If somebody's an atheist, I'm not going to call them out for their stupidity. We're not tribal here, okay? We're not tribal. We'll actually go against the people who claim to be in our team more aggressively than people who are outside of our team, because we hold them to a higher standard. In fact, not only we go after atheists here at Atheist Republic, we go after Atheist Republic community members. We even go after our patrons. We call out the people who support this channel financially. We even call their bullshit out. So you think we're not going to go after somebody just because they're an atheist? This is how non-tribal we are. Not only we go after atheists, we even go after people who consider themselves part of Atheist Republic family. Not only that, we even go after people who are supporting this channel financially. We even go after their nonsense. Not only that, myself, go after my comments like from a month ago and call that for the nonsense take I had a few months ago or a few weeks ago as well. I'd be like, oh my God, that was a stupid take. That was moronic. So I even go after myself. So if I even go after myself, do you really think we're going to hold back on somebody because they're an atheist? But thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, look at what I did. You just supported the channel financially, and I didn't let you get away with the bullshit. I didn't even let you get away with bullshit, even though you supported us financially. See? That's how we do it here. Oh, you were replying to someone else? Yeah, no sacred cows here. Yeah, atheists can be stupid. We can be stupid. Every single one of you here in this live chat could be stupid at some point. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have been stupid at some point. I mean, come on. If I can be stupid, then anybody can be stupid.
Depends on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen, how much energy body spends is very different.
Wait, the cell is not called the semen.
This can be scientifically.
Wait, don't talk about science. Come on, you are the farthest. You have no understanding of science.
A certain, let's say, epithelial cells, how much energy the body spends on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen, how much energy body spends is very different.
The energy you spend on producing a sperm is not that. Is not an important part of this conversation. We're talking about whether dude, you will spend more energy if I get off this chair and walk around for like half a second. I'm spending more energy than the energy it takes to produce a goddamn. He's talking about a sperm, right? A sperm cell. He says semen as if he's okay. He's using the. He doesn't know how to. Yeah. Okay. Semen is not the name of the goddamn cell. It's like one semen. You can't count semen.
How much energy the body spends is very different.
Wait, look at this.
This can be
Look at the
scientifically
way
established.
this can be
Depends on it. And if you want to produce a cell which you call a semen,
Yeah, okay, the cell is not called semen. That's the fluid. That's the whitish fluid that contains semen. That's called the semen.
how much energy body spends is very different. This can be scientifically established.
Okay, the energy that you spend, your body spends creating different cells are very. Okay, here's the thing: are all very different. Okay, so I would guess. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Okay, the energy spending on a muscle cell is probably higher. I'm just guessing. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Any biologist or anybody that knows, but I think like he thinks like, the semen spend a lot of energy creating the semen, the sperm cells, as he should call it, not the semen. Is that much more energy? Like that's why it makes it more special. Okay, so yeah, you could make a human out of cloning your skin cells, but that's not that special because the semen, it just takes the right amount of energy. These people, again, they think there's like something spiritual about energy, but I think a muscle cell, for example, or if it's not a muscle cell, some cells, and I'm pretty sure there are some cells in your body, a bone cell, pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure a bone cell. And yeah, don't tell me there's no cells, okay? Because there are yeah. See, like this is a bone cell, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? This stuff. I'm pretty sure making each one of these things, it takes a lot more energy than a semen, okay? The amount of material, yeah. I'm pretty sure a muscle cell takes more energy as well, okay? And what is it? And I'm pretty sure that given the right conditions, one is capable of cloning an entire muscle cell, one muscle cell to become a fully developed human being. Saying bone cells are called. Okay, there's different kinds of bone cells. I think there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of bone cells. So I don't know which one you're referring to. But yeah, the amount of energy that is spent on creating a sperm cell does not make it somehow uniquely potent or special. Like guys, imagine the way that he's talking about masturbation. Talking about masturbation should not require somebody telling you the energy, how special a sperm cell is because of the energy level that that your body consumes in creating it. This should not be the advice that you get when somebody is asking you whether you should masturbate or not. God damn it. I can't believe that people come to this moron for advice.
so when you're investing so much energy in that, obviously it has…
You're not investing that much energy. Dude, if you go for a run, it's going to invest so much more energy than the energy that you spend in creating one. Like, oh my God, sperm cells, they're so precious. Oh, the energy. First of all, you should be consuming more energy, okay? Most of you could use spending some energy, okay? If the calories that you're spending, most of us probably need to burn off some calories. Like, you shouldn't waste your sperm because your body consumes energy. God damn it! Is this the advice you're giving people? People that these days that are not going for your body? You should, guys, Get the fuck, move and spend more energy, okay? There's nothing, you sure if you're obsessed, if you're thinking like, oh, what are the problems that I have in life? Oh, I'm wasting too much energy. Then you're gonna get fat, okay? You get fat, okay? Most of us, I think the vast majority of us should be happy to waste some, as this guy says, waste energy, okay? This is not an issue. Imagine this being advice like, oh, don't waste your semen because your body spent energy in producing it. It's so special. Your fat cells, oh my God, why am I not thinking about this? I'm talking about bones and muscle. Your fat cells have so much energy in them. Oh my, yes, there's so much energy. That's the whole point of fat cells. The whole point of fat cells is for them to store energy. And guess what? You should waste that energy. You think like, hey, look at this belly. Just look at the fat belly. I'm like, hey, go for a run. No, these are special. My body spends so much energy in creating these fat cells. Why would I waste all that energy? These fat cells are precious. They're precious. My body, this energy that my body is wasted in creating these fat cells that you just want me to get rid of them, I'm gonna keep this. That's what this guy is saying.
There's a potency if you know how to explore. But are you competent to explore? Are you capable of exploring? Do you have the necessary sadhana and guidance to do that? That's a big question mark.
God damn it, man. Can't believe that this guy is taken seriously. Can't believe this guy is taken seriously by anyone. Holy crap, man, that was a bunch of nonsense. That was so much nonsense. Okay. I am on No Nut November. Armin, please don't ruin it for me. Stop it! Stop! Why are you doing this to yourself? Stop it! Go nut! Go nut! Go watch Sexy Callie and nut over her. Nut over Sexy Callie. Jesus Christ, No Nut November. Why are you like, hey, let me make myself a little bit more miserable? Doesn't make any sense. There's zero benefits to this. Zero benefits. Go. Don't trust me. Just go do your research, okay? There's zero benefits to not nutting. In fact, no, never mind. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I don't know what the rules are. This guy is taken seriously by a huge number of people. Yeah, that's stupid. This is why aliens won't talk to us. While only half of 93 people take you seriously. Yeah, that's the problem with the world. This guy, look at this. This guy thinks this is an own. This guy thinks this is an own. Yeah, that's because you people are morons, right? Because the world is filled with morons. Because somebody as stupid as Sadhguru takes him seriously, is being taken seriously by millions of people, and somebody as wise and intelligent as me is not taken seriously by millions of people. That's why your country is so far. That's why India is so far behind the rest of the planet, right? Because you have the people that are become celebrities as intellectuals are people like Sadhguru. That's why your country is so fucked. Maybe if your country took me as an intellectual rather than Sadhguru, you wouldn't be so far behind compared to the rest of the planet. See, you think you own me? That's an own. In my opinion, about to not on RAM. Oh, okay, yes, Gaijin, yes. I'm sorry for being sorry. This was my straight privilege talking. Please go ahead and enjoy. We're gonna make sure Muhammad and Raman is finished. If you think you could nut on that right now, we'll just wait for it to be finished. Then it's gonna be glorious. Okay. Then if you're a gay male and you do not nut over our art of Muhammad and Ram, then you're not gaying properly. Okay. You're doing gay wrong. I'm just joking. I'm joking. No Name gave us 100 rupee super chat, and he's saying a boy in Nepal was in meditation for 10 months, search on YouTube a 15-year-old yogi, no food, no water, and see that video for 5 minutes. Oof, okay, maybe I'll check it later and see if I want to do a live stream on it. Thank you so much for the super chat, no name. Fap November. Yes, let's change no Fap November to Fap November. Katie saying India is fucked. Yeah, I mean, we could change it, okay? We could fix India. India is not beyond hope, okay? Pakistan might be beyond hope, but India has a lot of opportunities. No, not November to wait, no, not November to February. Like, seriously. No, okay, Katie, don't lose hope, okay? India has a lot. India, I have hope for India, okay? India has a bright future. Right now, India is fucked. I agree. Sperm lives don't matter. Oh yeah, Soha, great hashtag. Sperm lives don't matter. So go masturbate, everybody. Yes, everybody. It doesn't matter. Boys, girls, squares and circles. All of you, go and masturbate right after this. Okay. If you want to think about me when you're masturbating, that's also allowed. Okay. You feel free to do that. What do you think of Sam Harris's view on spirituality? I don't. Okay, you talking about this? I think this is one of the unproven claims by Sam Harris. I haven't seen. Maybe I'm wrong, but you guys could correct me if there's any evidence to show that there's any practical benefits to any form of meditation beyond if the control is not people who do not meditate. If the control is people who actually spend some time and relaxing and just self-reflecting and just being mindful of their thoughts without going through specific meditation techniques. Okay, so if you do a study and compare meditation with people who do not meditate, there's studies that show that there's a lot of benefits in meditation. Okay, but I wonder if the control group is not the people who do not meditate, if the control group was people who just casually just spend some time relaxing, just chilling out, minding their mind, and just observing their thoughts without any rigorous techniques, or just like chill and relax, is there any benefit to like all these meditation techniques over that? Because if there's not, then all of this is like a sham. Like, I don't know though. I don't know. I just need evidence. I need actual evidence. Anything else? Katie is saying the discourse in India is far inferior to Western countries. Well, not Western countries, enlightenment countries like Japan or South Korea. Those are also countries that I would consider enlightenment value focused countries. But yeah, I agree with you overall. It's far below. It's very below. But we do have a lot of. That doesn't mean that there are not a lot of very, very intelligent, very wise, also Indians, a lot of secular activists, also a lot of atheist activists. I mean, obviously, because India is like a population of 1 billion people. Even if it's a small percentage, we're going to have a lot of wise people coming from it. It is nothing. You should see his scientific experiments. Amazing. Wait, this guy has scientific experiments? Yes, we should review those. So, guys, if you want to make recommendations for videos for me to do live streams on, don't send them to me here. Anybody that send me any other recommendations, please just go to our Discord server. Link to our Discord server is in the description. And go to the channel called Video Recommendations and post your suggestions over there. That's just impossible. I don't know what this is referring to. Kathy is saying, why are all your topics about some pervy nonsense, sexy Hindu goddess, masturbation, etc.? What's with that? Do you not have an active sexual life, Armin? You have no idea. You have no idea about my sex life. I'm pretty sure I can tell you that you would be jealous of my sex life. But I could also prove you that you're a fucking moron by just going to our channel. Let's do this. Let's prove this idiot how stupid he is. Okay. First of all, your sex negativity is showing, because if our channel was only about sex, then that would be great as well. We would be sex channel, and if you think that's pervy, then fuck your sex negative attitudes. But look at this more. Look at, guys. Is this guy? This guy. Look at the level of discourse that we're dealing here. Okay. Look at the people that think that they own me with their comments. Okay. So you're like, why are all your topics about some pervy nonsense, sexy endogamous masturbation, etc.? Look at this. Okay. Look at the uploads, recent uploads. We have. Oh, this guy. Okay, maybe I'm kink shaming this. Maybe this guy gets some sexual pressure about ISIS attacks. We had a video before that was Trump versus blue states, social media versus conspiracy theories, biggest ever pro-choice protesting against Polish. We have Eric Trump related stuff, Sharpie Gate. Oh, here's some sexy stuff. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we got to Supreme Court of India versus sexy Hindu goddess Kali. So that one was sexy related, but then we have Sharpie Gate conspiracy theories. There's U.S. election. We talked about Hinduism and National Geographic. You see, LGBT, maybe this is against sex stuff. Okay, so 2 in the last 12 was sex related. So you get my point. Okay, so you can see, guys, I'm telling you, it's so easy to show how. I wish like the people who are actually challenge me were like a little bit smart, but no, this is what we get. Look at this level of intelligence is what we get when it comes to rebuttals against me. Okay, so forgive me if I feel like I'm like a genius or something. I know that I'm not always a genius, but I get so arrogant because this is the comeback. This is the level of comeback I get. Okay, this is the people who are commenting who think they own me, and this is how stupid they are. Okay. Stuff that they say without even check for half a second. They could have checked our YouTube channel to see our videos, but they didn't. Just like come attack you, and this is what they have. This is what they have. So if I sometimes feel like I'm a genius, it's because the rest of you, the people who are against me, are this moronic. Let me go out. Did I miss a super chat? No. Okay. I'm going to end this here. Oh, here. Let me see. Aryan is saying, the right wing is in India is weird. On one end, they suppress freedom of speech, and on the other hand, they legalize gay sex and have removed restrictions on abortions. We're just signaling. No. It's okay. We don't have to worry about their motivations. We could celebrate the fact that they legalize gay sex, but we could push them on legalizing gay marriage. That's not enough. But they removed restrictions on abortion. No, guys, just because we are calling some groups of people out for their nonsense, that doesn't mean we can't celebrate them when they make the right decision, okay? We could do those. That's not a contradiction. We could do both of those things at the same time, right? So even if the BGP party comes and says like, hey, less restrictions about abortion, we're not going to be biased here and be like, oh my God, we have so many anti-BGP videos. What do we do now? How do we? No, we're going to be like, hey, thank you, BGP. That's a great move, okay? Again, we're not tribal here. We are objectively analyze every single position, and we can celebrate it when it's a good, even if it comes from people that we often disagree with. Katie's saying, I honestly have less hope for India than you do, maybe because I'm living here. Even with the many activists, with how India is going, there's no hope for the near future. I think I have a lot of hope for India because I think there's a lot of economic prosperity that is heading India's way, and usually when the GDP per capita increases, more people are going to demand more for their rights. There's going to be more activism and more demands. When people's power becomes higher in relative to the government, they're going to make more demands for more rights from their government. So economic prosperity often, not always, has a huge impact on democracy, secularism, and other enlightenment, freedom of expression, and other enlightenment values. And I see a lot of economic prosperity in the future of India. So that's where my hope is coming from. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know. So I was saying most of the people who fight sex and sexuality are most likely suffer from sexual deprivation themselves. Yeah, and they tell me, like, oh, Armin, you're sex deprived or something. Like, yeah, no. The people who are sex negative, They're usually the sex-deprived ones. The people who are comfortable talking about sex without feeling like it's pervy or there's any shame to discuss sex. Those are the people who are comfortable at sex because they have a lot of sex. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm sorry for the people in the live chat who would love for me to be miserable, but no. Terrell is saying, fact, the decriminalization of homosexuality was not done by the BJP. They opposed it for years. It was done by the Supreme Court. Okay, that's a good point. Thank you so much for that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, parallel. You like that? Okay, here's another thing. Katie's saying the right wing didn't legalize gay sex. They are even opposing gay marriage. It was the Supreme Court who decided that gay sex should not be criminalized. What about abortion? What about the abortion one? Was that BGP? Fact. Should have said fact check. Cool. Aryan is saying it will have a huge impact on Indians' IQs too. It is predicted that Indians' average IQ will increase by 20 points over 2 generations of economic prosperity. High GDP per capita. Yes, that is also true. Socioeconomic factors have a major impact on IQ. So, by the way, Katie, this is all means that India's future is bright, okay? Don't be so pessimistic, okay? India's future is bright, okay? There's two major... It's activist and economic prosperity that is going to lead India to the enlightenment, okay? Right now, it's not that good, but the future for India is bright, okay? And blasphemy will also be normalized in India. What are your thoughts on CJ? I think he's a moron, but we could review some of his videos if you want. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wait. I don't believe that race and IQ bullcrap. I don't think anybody was making race and IQ. They were specifically saying, hey, Aryan was not making a race and IQ comment. Look at this, Hindu Syrian. He's specifically saying that it's an impact of economic prosperity, GDP per capita. This is the opposite of the race and IQ argument, right? If you think that IQs can increase because of socioeconomic factors, that is the opposite of the race and IQ argument. Congress tried to introduce a private member's bill in the lower house of parliament to decriminalize homosexuality in 2016, but the BJP blocked it. Interesting, okay. Oh, Hindu Syrian saying, oh, look at this, misread. Hindu Syrian also. Look at this. This is the Atheist Republic family. We make mistakes. And we say, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. This is why the Atheist Republic family is more mature than other families. Okay? Two more. I'm just going to read 2 more comments. Sankap saying, I'm still optimistic about the younger Indian generation. I just, with the political landscape gets better. I just hope the political landscape gets better. And then Katie is saying, from 2019, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare told the Supreme Court that a pregnant woman's right to abort is not absolute. Okay. Katie, give us some. You're always giving us the negative side of things. Sometimes give us some sunshine from India. Why you're always like, I know it's good though, and because you give us really good information. But sometimes you should also be the source of. Give us some good news as well, okay? Give us some good news as well, Katie. Hindu Assyrian saying, if the BJP opposes abortion, they did so in opposition to actual Hindu teachings. Oh, really? Okay, in Upanishad. Guys, read it off the screen. Okay, that's about it. Oh, look at this. Oh my God! Look at this comment. Instead of masturbating, you should meditate, Armin, and approach God directly for yourself. Bad advice, guys. If you think about approaching God and all that nonsense, go masturbate so you get knocked out of your stupidity, okay? If you think like, oh, I'm feeling God, go wank, get it out of your system. Be like, oh my God, what was I thinking? What's God? God is nonsense. Go masturbate. If you're thinking about God, masturbation is a cure for your God stupidity, okay? What's the rest of it? Don't wait around for scientific evidence. Don't wait around for scientific evidence is bad advice by this idiot. Don't wait around for scientific evidence is one of the worst advice anybody could ever give you to convince you of the benefits of all this. Holy crap, do the opposite. This is the really crappy advice. Every single part of this is bad advice. You see this? Do the exact opposite of everything that is mentioned here. This is really crappy advice. All of it, from start to finish. You don't need evidence, guys. Right, yeah, guys. Okay, guys, everybody, yes. Oh, yeah. This guy said, don't fap, go search for God. A real psycho just had a great solution. Fap to gods. And I will tell you which gods to fap to. If you're wondering, what should I do? Should I go look for God or should I fap? I have the right thing for you. You don't have to choose. You can do both. You could fap to a goddess. This is what Atheist Republic does to you. This is what our gift to India. You're welcome in India. You do not have to choose between fapping and God. You could fap to a god. Everybody here, once this live stream is over, go and fap either to Sexy Cali. I recommend Sexy Cali, or to any other goddess, or to anything else that you want, okay? But I really recommend fapping to Sexy Cali, okay? So go ahead. I'm gonna go. I might fap, I might not, but I recommend. I'm gonna fap after this live stream, so that you guys know what I'm doing, okay? The rest of you go fap as well, okay? Let's all end this live stream and go fap, okay? And yeah, all right, good. Guys, some of you think of me when you're fapping, okay? All right, bye. Got it. Subscribe and also think of me when you're fapping, okay? Do it both, okay? Come on.